is Tracy from Cheeky Journals. I finished my December daily and I would just quickly like to flip through it and show you what it looks like. So I'm going to be doing my December daily in this traveler's notebook. I've had it for quite some time. It's really been used and I love it. It's got some markings on, but that just shows that I've been using it. Okay, let's have a look inside. So this photo is in here always. I've just added, made it a little bit festive. So if this is attractive to me, I tend to work more in my journals. And then I've just added this Christmas card here that says, "May all your Christmas wishes come true." This is my daily journal, and I don't journal daily, but this is my ongoing journal that I'm still busy with. I still have to finish decorating the page, the front cover, and when I'm done with that, I'll give you a flip through. And this is my December daily journal that I've made. And then I just have this pocket here with some of the things that I've made that I can use in my December daily journal. So I'm just going to be taking this journal out and put that to the side, and I'll give you a flip through. Okay, so here it is. I made this front cover from the Kaisercraft paper pad that I bought the other day. I made a video of it, my December daily haul video. If you haven't watched it yet, just have a look on my channel, and then I used all those supplies to make this journal with. So that's the cover that I used. This I got from an old book that I bought. It's a Christmas book, and that's the cute button. Don't know if you'll be able to pick that up, but it's so cute. And I made a little bow, and then I've just used some burlap with a piece of ribbon that says Merry Christmas and some music paper, and I did some stitching around the cover, so it's a zigzag stitching, and then also on the page here. And then the back is very simple. I didn't do much to it. I just left it as it is. Right, so let's go in and have a look. Okay, so I made two pockets here. And on this card, I'm just going to write my information on and when I started this journal, which year. And then I've got this pocket here with just two cards in. All is calm, all is bright, the most wonderful time of the year. And then I've got a fabric flip out here. And I used mostly scrapbook paper with some music paper and book pages. My scrapbook paper is all from the Kaisercraft pack, and so it's single-sided, so you'll see there will be pattern paper in there, and then there will also just be normal white paper, and that is the back side of the pattern paper. And then I've put a fabric tag on. I really enjoyed using my sewing machine to do these little embellishments, but you can of course just use glue as well if you don't have a sewing machine. It just works as well. And I haven't done much decoration on the inside yet. I want to keep it simple because I would like to decorate also as I go, and I'm not sure exactly what I'll put out on this day, how much space I'll need, and what memorabilia I'll have to insert here. So I'm keeping it like a very blank space so that I can go in and work with the canvas that I've got here instead of over decorating. And I just love the ribbon there and how it peeks out. And then this is just a brown paper bag, and it's just a little pocket. This is some book paper, and then I've got acetate, another tag here, This is from the same book where I got this cover from. And then I just used a journaling card to sage on my page. And then this is another little pocket. This is a paper tag. I try to use different types of tags, not just fabric, but also paper and ribbon, just to keep it interesting. I love it when it's like, I love to touch things and so tactile. Some more book paper. Love this. I bought it from a local shop here. I'm not sure what it's called though. I have to look on my receipt. And then I've just got a little flip out there. Another paper bag where you can insert something. And then I've of course put the tassels in. Can't wait to start using it. Some more music paper. And then at the back, I used the cut off pieces of the acetate, and I've made a little washi sample for myself, and it just flips in and out, so it's a tip in. And then I've just got a little bit of a fabric sample here just to make it interesting. And then I made this little notebook, and what I'm planning to do with this notebook is, sometimes you will skip a day or two. It's just how it works. I'm gonna try and journal daily, but you know, we're all just human and it does happen. So if I do skip a day or two, I'm going to use this notebook just to write down my memories so that I can record it later and I don't forget something. And then I'm also going to use it just to write in what I would like to do in December. For example, if there's something that I would like to bake or a certain place that I would like to visit, I'm just going to make a list here of it. And I wanted this notebook to be able to so that I'll be able to take it out of my book and put it back in, because I don't want to be working in the front of my book and then constantly looking at the back and then going to the front. So I wanted it to come out. So what I did was I used Velcro dots, and 2's an overkill. I wasn't sure if it was going to hold, so I put 2 down, but I can assure you 2 is too much for this little book. 1 would be sufficient. So my husband actually came up with this idea to put the Velcro dots in, and then I can take my book out and I can work here in the front and see what I did and start journaling, or I can take it with me to the shops if I have my little shopping list in here of something that I would like to bake. So it's just lovely that it can come in and out and you can work with it. And also if it's not too bulky, like when I put it down, I can still journal. It doesn't like cause any disruptions or anything, but if it was quite a thick book, I'd be able to take it out and still journal, and those 2 dots won't make much of a difference. So this is something that I'm really keen on, and I'm going to be doing that more often. And that's my December daily journal. That's the end. So I will show you. I've also made a few embellishments, or not embellishments, but I've made a few things to insert into my journal, some decorations and things, and I'll be showing that to you shortly. Okay, so I've got this little book where I got the images from, my front cover image and the one that I use in the inside. It's called The Christmas Story, and it's a little golden book. Absolutely love it. Still have some pictures left in here, and I'm definitely going to be using it maybe to make some more December daily journals for the future. So that's the book if you are interested. And now I haven't made all of my decorations yet. I've made some just to start off with. I feel like I need to be prepared and have a few things. So it just takes me maybe 15 to 20 minutes daily to journal. I want to set myself up for success and I want to be able to finish this. And I feel if I don't just pre-make some of it, I'm going to maybe fall behind, and then I'm going to be catching up in January, which I don't want. So I've made some, and then I still need to make some as I go, because I also want to still leave some room for playing around. Okay, so these little border cards that I've made, this is inspired by a video that I saw from Amity Bloom. She made these little page borders, and I tried it. It's so fun to make it. So basically what you do is, I'll link her channel below so you can watch the video and see the tutorial that she made. So basically you will just be sticking it in there, and then you'll be able to, it's just decoration, or you'll be able to slot something, not something big obviously, you'll be able to slot something in there and it will hold it. So really looking forward to using these, and they came out beautiful. And then this is the other one that I made. I used it on this one page. Well, I tried it on this one page and absolutely loved it. So that's the other one that I made, and it's so cute. Fits in so well. So that's basically what you're using it for. Okay, so I used some burlap book pages, some of the cut-offs that I had from the paper pad. I used a Christmas stamp. This is a vintage one that I got. I got a whole pile of them and I absolutely love them. And then this one's made in a very similar way, just with different papers and a different stamp. And then I just use my sewing machine to sew all the way down. Okay, and then I've made this little card. It's just scrapbook paper and then like a little index card. Very easy. And then this is from also the Kaisercraft scrapbook paper. All I've done was added a ribbon. I left it blank because I don't know if I want to journal there, or if I want to stick a picture, or maybe I want to back it with music paper. So it all depends what I'll be using it for. Then I got this. I got some sewing patterns just purely for journaling, and this was where the patterns came in. So I just basically cut it off, used my corner rounder, and I was sewing the seam because I had to like cut it smaller. So just to close it up, I used my sewing machine, and now it will serve as a pocket like that. And then I made this one as well. This is book paper, and then this one says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. All of these came from the Kaisercraft pad, and it will just serve as a pocket there. And then there's also one over here, and then you can just like stick this down, or you can like tip it into your journal, which I think I'll do. And then these are, I've just cut them up. I haven't done much to them. I will be using this as I'm going, like I said, add some more detail to it, or just maybe use it as it is. Christmas magic is silent. You don't hear it, you feel it, you know it, you believe it. Believe in the magic of Christmas. And this one says, it is Christmas in the heart that puts Christmas in the air. Christmas wishes. Merry and bright. Christmas isn't a season, it's a feeling. At Christmas, all roads lead home. And then I just have a small little envelope that I would be able to use, and half of a doily. So like I said, some of these like that maybe would be completely done, and I'll just tip it in, and those page borders. And then these ones I might still turn into something, or I might not even use it. I've just got it in there so I have something to work with, or I've got a starting point. Okay, and then in this little tin, I love it. I bought it in Brisbane, and I'm actually planning to use it for watercolors, but I'm going to use it for my December daily. So what I got in here is I used my scallop punch and I made these little dates. So I just basically did a pattern around there, like a stitch pattern, wrote the day, and this is from Kaisercraft, and I'll show you. It's like those numbers that they sell. And this is what it looks like. So that is pretty cute. Love it. Love the way it turned out. And then I've got all my vintage stamps in here that I've got. Can't wait to use them. So I'll show them to you. That one says Australia Christmas from 1974. It's absolutely, this is like a little treasure. This one is also from 1974, very similar to that one. And then this one's from 1975. This one, I don't know, but it's a little bit more recent. Same with this one. Well, I think it's recent. 45 cents does seem a little bit cheap for it. And then this one is from 1969. I think I found a new hobby, collecting stamps. This is from 1978. I just can't resist them when I see them. 1981. And then this is the same as the one that I just showed you. So that's it, guys. That's my December daily. I'll make 1 or 2 process videos and load it on so you can see, and I will definitely do a flip through when I'm done with it. I hope you're doing one too, and I would love to see your pictures or your videos, so please down in the comments share them, and have a good December, guys, and see you soon. Bye.